Hey y'all, you want to know a secret? We all live the same life. Well, sort of. Sit down with us as we discuss various topics regarding being married millennials, where your spouse is both your best friend and your pain in the, well, you know.
Welcome to another episode of the Married to Millennials podcast.
You sound like a DJ.
Episode 2, baby.
You
Maybe I
sound
want
like
to
a
be.
DJ.
Maybe I want to be a
But you're
DJ.
not.
I think I would be a pretty good one.
Oh boy.
Let's explore that. Yeah,
Let's not.
it will be my DJ name.
Let's not.
You know what? I don't. Let's do something real quick. I want to choose violence real quick,
Okay.
and I want to debate you on something.
Oh, you're going to lose. That's fine.
I don't know about that one because guess what? Can't put me. All right.
Why are you breathing like that?
Flat. It was supposed to be dramatic. Then it sounded like I was out of breath, so it didn't work out. So
Sounds scary.
yeah, maybe a little bit. I'm trying to intimidate you for this debate.
Oh, not going to happen. Go ahead.
All right, flat sheets
Oh boy.
versus no flat sheets. I'm gonna go
You
first.
already know my answer though.
I know that. That's why I came prepared.
There's no
I know
real
what your answer.
debate because
It
my
is a
answer is
debate.
right.
So I don't see the point of it, and we could debate that till the moon the cow come home. I was about to say the wrong thing.
Hmm.
But I don't think. What do you need it for? What is it there for?
Why don't you need it? Answer that.
I mean, if I'm covered up with the comforter because it's comfortable, why do I need a flat sheet? I'm already covered,
That
like the blood
doesn't.
of Jesus.
So you just want a comforter laying on top of you?
I mean, of course, I'm gonna use the fitted one, but like, what's the point of the flat one? Like the in between? Like, what is that? What's the
Exactly. It's an
purpose?
in between.
Yeah, I'm asking you though. What is the purpose of it? I know it's in between. There's a lot of things that are in between something, but what is it for? Like, why?
Why would you not want a sheet between you and the comforter?
Because I'm already covered. You get me?
You're just lazy. You don't want to make up the bed.
So no, that's no. I mean, you still got to make the bed up when it's a comforter, right? Yeah, you still
No,
no.
you just pull it over.
Work smarter, not harder.
No. Uh-uh.
Oh,
We are adults.
okay.
You need a flat sheet on the bed.
Maybe I would understand if it was like for sanitary purposes. Is it for that? Like,
I
no, it's
mean,
just
technically, yes,
okay.
because how often do you wash a comforter?
Okay, let's not let's
No,
back
you
up.
said you were prepared. So
Um,
how often do you,
I
Charles,
mean,
wash a comforter?
we watched it,
No,
Yeah,
I'm asking you.
all right. So, okay. Not as often as the sheets, and we change the sheets a lot. So,
Right.
okay. So, here's my thing about a flat sheet. I'm gonna paint the picture. Look at this.
You
So,
can't
you
make
in the
me
middle.
get on your
Listen.
side.
You're in the middle of the night. You hear boom, boom, boom. What's the first thing you say?
What's the noise?
What's okay? What's the second thing you say? Baby, go check it out.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, I'm a protector, but I don't know what it
Where are you
means
going with
either.
this?
Okay, so okay, if it's fast, I got to get out of there fast. If I'm trying to get out of there fast, if I just had the comforter, I would just go and then hop up out of bed. With a flat sheet, I gotta go. Oh shoot, I'm stuck. I'm trapped.
How are you trapped in the sheet?
Because you know why we're trapped in the sheet because you know I tuck it at the bottom because I don't like that excess
Okay, but you should just be able to
coming out.
flip it over and get out of the bed. It's not tucking you in on all sides.
But I just feel like I'm smothered and I feel like I can't get out of a situation fast if I needed to
How and why?
because I just feel like it's just too much sometimes.
You're not making any sense.
I am making a lot of sense.
No,
You
you're
just
talking
don't
in
want to come over
circles.
to my side. No,
Not
I'm just
because
giving
you're
you
an
my
adult and you should have a flat sheet on the bed. They come in the comforter sets. Why
okay.
would they have those?
Exactly. Oh, since you want to talk about why is it in there? Why in the world is that skirt in there? Who's using that? Who's using the skirt on the bed? No
People
one.
use skirts.
We don't. It's a waste of
We
fabric.
don't because of the bed type that we have.
Well, then they should have an adult bed.
No, not
That's a
everybody has
necessary.
like that footboard. So we have a footboard with the
Yeah.
drawers on it. Everybody doesn't have that. And
Oh,
so it
okay.
covers so that you don't have this look under the bed. Honestly, we need something to cover ours.
Okay. I still feel like that one's unnecessary, and I feel like I'll have no other choice but to use the
Don't
flat
try to
sheet.
change the subject though, because you lost about the flat sheet. You need
Ah,
one.
okay. All right.
It is. It's for hygiene.
Yeah.
Like you
Okay.
think about all of your body sweat and stuff like that at night,
Mm-hmm.
getting onto the comforter, and then you're not washing the comforter weekly.
Okay. Yes. You got a point. Okay.
Mr. I'm prepared.
We all know, me. We always lose arguments, so it doesn't matter. So, but I did
No,
lose that
don't try to
argument.
cop out now.
I did lose that argument. All right. Let's
No,
get
no,
back
no.
on.
I'm not done
Oh,
because
I'm sorry. Okay.
also
Uh-huh.
you get hot in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have a thick comforter
Because it's a
on.
flat sheet there.
No, 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 no. The flat sheets actually give you some type of cooling sensation. So,
Hmm.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Okay. I'm listening.
the comforter is going to make you sweat.
Mm-hmm. So the flat sheet stops you from
It
sweating?
helps it breathe.
Okay. Okay. I feel you.
All of you non-flat sheet people are serial killers.
Whoa. How did we get there?
I'm convinced that something is wrong. Like, why? There is no reason
Well, guess what?
not to have a flat sheet on your bed as an adult.
Got you.
And my children use them.
They do. Kaden loves flat sheet.
Exactly.
Callie will say as well too that her flat sheet's not on there. And I'm not in that serial killer category. I use a flat sheet.
You
I just
use
like
it because you sleep in the same bed as me.
yeah, exactly. And I try to keep the peace here.
Try to keep the peace, but yet you want to argue today. All right. What are we talking about today?
Speaking of kids, we're gonna talk about kids today.
Hmm.
And I want to start off with the statement, I love my kids. I love my kids. But sometimes we need a break. We need a break sometimes because it is exhausting.
Hmm.
It is a 24/7 job.
Yep.
And I do mean 24/7 because guess what? These little ones wake up in the middle of the night
And crawl in the
and
bed.
crawl in the bed. You got a full. My kids are bougie. One of them got a queen, one of them got a fool. Like, they bougie. Why you need to come in ours? Why?
You
Why?
just call my kids bougie.
Your kids are bougie. Your kids are very bougie.
You're not.
Okay. Mister, if it ain't here, you can order it. That boy bougie.
That's called entitled.
Okay.
And that's a problem.
Okay. That's fair. And speaking of their bed, like what? Yeah, let's go back to that. Let's go back to getting into our bed. Like, why do they need to do that? And why don't they want to go to sleep in the first place? They figure out every little thing. Uh, The other day, Callie came down and said, "I'm just gonna put my bag in my room." That got to do with you going to bed. Like, you wasn't even thinking about that bag. You had to come out of your room to find that bag. That bag
Hmm.
was not on your radar. You just wanted to get
Or
out of your room.
Caden, mommy, daddy, why aren't y'all asleep yet?
Because I'm waiting for you to go to sleep. Because that'll be frowned upon if we went to sleep before you went to sleep.
But no, seriously, they have their rooms and they have these beds that are very, very comfortable
Yes.
and
I've
still
fallen
want to
asleep on it
find
many
their way
times.
into our bed.
Yes. I'm like, why? Like, what is the purpose? Like, just any little thing too. And then okay, and then also the routine. Like the routine takes forever. They want to do every single thing, like everything that they would normally skip on a regular basis. Everything got to be done. Oh, I need to put my toothbrush back in the cup holder. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. I can put it back for you. Oh, and then
And it takes
Caden,
2 minutes.
right? Caden, I'm gonna clean my room. You've been home for 3 hours. You ain't think about cleaning that room. You are not about to clean that room. I mean, I love that you're enthusiastic about cleaning your room,
But
but not
he's
right.
not because
Horrible
it
timing.
would have taken forever.
And then Kylie Ray wants to show me every little thing. Can I show you this? Watch this, Daddy. And they're trying to do front flips. Girl, get in the bed. Stop stalling. Stop stalling. As we speak. Oh, bear with us real quick. We'll be right back as we go put one of our kids back to bed. Mm. What horrible time. You see, you can't even record a podcast. So what
Crazy.
in the world? See, this is real life. We're not playing with y'all.
Need a break. And this is our break. And
Right.
can't even get it.
Can't even get it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's talk about trips to the grocery store. You would think, when we were together, like it was just me and you would think, we would just peruse through the aisles, like, what do we need here? Now it's like, what's the one with the fast sweepstakes, supermarket sweepstakes?
Yeah, you want to avoid certain aisles. You got to
Right.
run past certain things. Like, there's no way I'm going past the cookie aisle because then
Negative.
calorie. Oh,
Right.
cookies. I want that one and I want that one. And don't get us in a line where
Oh
they
my
have all the
goodness.
shelving with the candy and the little juices with the characters on
That
top.
that was definitely there on purpose.
You can't get away from it.
It like that aisle will make you really feel like you're a bad parent. Because I'm saying no like at least 16
I
times.
mean, you're waiting to put your groceries on the belt
Right.
and you're having to look through all that stuff. And they're like, "Can I get a bag of chips?" And yeah, they're 33 cents, but like,
Yeah, but you don't
no.
no, you see them and you weren't even thinking about them. Yeah, that is very and then I really I feel so bad when you pick them up and you go, I'm gonna stop by the store and I'm like, I gotta meet you there. I'm not about to let you get outnumbered. They're not about to jump you, baby.
Calorie goes in the cart. Caden holds on to the cart and walks in the store. We are not stopping and looking at anything.
I've done that a few times and I will tell you, I don't even have anxiety, but my anxiety was through the roof. Like I couldn't do it. Like it was just so much stuff going on at the same time. And don't let nobody stop and talk to them too, because I don't know what they're gonna say out of their mouth. I'm just I'm on edge every single time. I'm like, what are you about to say?
But the break thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's tough getting a break with the kids
Yes.
because one, obviously, we want to be good parents.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to be there for everything they need and
Right.
everything they want, and but there's a limit to it too.
Yes.
And then on top of that, like, it's very, very hard finding people to keep kids.
Mm. Don't nobody want to keep
It
don't
ain't
nobody
like it
want to do
used
it.
to be.
No.
You know? So finding people to keep children is tough, especially when you have multiple.
Yes.
And for me, it's hard, just to trust anybody with the children. So,
Right. Same.
like picking up a babysitter, I mean, we had a great one and then she moved
I
away.
know. It's been
And so I
tough.
still haven't found one since because I cannot trust people with my children like that.
Right. You can't just hire anybody. Some people just out there for the money for sure. And like you said, like I mean, of course, yeah, we have nanny cams, but like you could only do so much. Like it's just that split second, so you got to make sure that you pick the right person.
Well,
And
also don't want to be out and having to check the camera every 5 seconds either.
true,
Like,
that
that's no
that's
fun. I might
that
as well have
defeats the
stayed
purpose.
home.
Exactly.
And so then, we got our parents. We love our parents.
Yes,
But they don't have time to keep all the children. And
they
my
don't.
my parents have 10 grandchildren.
Right.
So
And they don't need to ask for no more. We are done. Nah, you can chill
so,
out.
I mean, you split the weekends up.
Right.
They ain't got no weekends
They
to
ain't got
themselves
none.
either. So
Exactly. Exactly. It's tough. It's tough. And then another part of it too, like we've been pretty intentional about like time with each other,
yeah.
and it's just to be able to have like an adult conversation. Like, I
Hmm.
know that's for you for sure, just because like especially because I pick up on some days, you pick up on other days as well. For you, like the days that you pick up, there's a long time before I get home 'cause that's my longer days, and
Hmm.
like for you to have to hear every 2 seconds, what
Immediately.
immediately, what's for dinner,
Uh-huh.
and then how long is
Aiden
dinner gonna
doesn't
take?
even get in the car before he says, "Mommy, what are we having for dinner?"
Right, right.
And then I tell him, and he goes, "That's it."
Yeah, and that's when and what else?
What?
First of all, are you cooking, sir?
And do you have a job to pay for
Definitely
all these
don't.
groceries?
Definitely don't. Once again, bougie,
Entitled. And
entitled,
we got to work on that.
and we got to definitely work on that. Yeah, I mean, like you said, we just need a. Sometimes you just need a break because, like I said, it's a 24/7 job. And another part of that too is that I love my kids, but I also want to stay married.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta, pour into each other still. We can't just let that be an excuse like I've been with the kids all day. I just can't do it or I had to be out there with them riding their bikes for so long. I'm tired. Like we still got to make sure that we stay together and we pour into each other and we make sure that we spend that time with each other. Going back to that adult conversation, like yeah, I'm at work all day. I'm talking to patients, but like I want to talk to my wife. Like there's some
Yeah.
things we need to talk about, not even just like on a serious note. I just want to talk to my best friend.
I mean, it's also that intentionality part,
Yes.
right? Like that was the whole point of us even finding that awesome babysitter in the beginning
Right.
because our parents couldn't keep them
hmm
and then we didn't have any other options really, you know?
Right.
I mean, my aunt is very helpful.
hmm
Shout out to her, but there's a limit to that too, you know?
Exactly. You
So,
can't always call on her either because she
yeah,
wants to have a life as
yeah.
well.
I mean, I am her life. What are you talking about? No, but I mean, it was important for us to make sure we had monthly date nights.
Right.
And yeah, it cost some money for us to get out the door, but it was very worth it, you
hmm
know, because we were able to sit down, not have to worry about the children. We were able to
hmm
go to dinner, have a peaceful dinner without thinking somebody's going to pour the salt out of the salt shaker or take all the napkins out of the thing. Um, you know,
Or decide that they want what their brother or sister has instead of what they asked us
yeah,
to
after we
actually
asked
order.
three
Yeah.
times what they
Yep.
wanted to eat.
Turn around talking to people in the restaurant. The list goes on
Yeah,
and on.
yeah, peeking their head over,
Oh my
the booth.
gosh.
Like,
Or how about that one time? That lady, Bert, and Calorie told him, Bert, like, it's funny to us, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, that's
or
embarrassing. Don't say
Kanan
that
when we're
out loud.
walking into our table and he goes, "Why she got green hair?"
Yes, yeah. Like, they
It's
just don't,
just
it's just
things like that.
impulsive.
So
Like, take
like it was important for us to be able to have date nights so that we
exactly.
could just settle,
Yes,
like
for sure.
be calm, be settled, and like it was great because she had them. We knew they were in good hands,
hmm
and we were able to be gone for 4 or 5 hours at a time.
Right.
But now she's gone,
I know.
and I'm sad about it still.
Happy
But
for her, but,
I'm still sad about it.
yeah.
But it's hard because like you hear all
hmm
these horror stories and you hear all these things about what people are doing to children or how
hmm
people don't mistreat children. And listen, I will go to jail.
Yes.
And I don't want to. I don't think I'm gonna look good in orange.
That's what you worried
You know what
about.
I mean? Like I don't think I'm gonna look good in orange. I already don't like the Clemson Tigers, so
Mm,
orange
yes.
like is not for me.
Right.
So I don't need to be in a jumpsuit. But I
Right.
will behind my kids. And so it's hard to get a
hmm
break and to, make sure that each other we stay connected
Right.
while also trying to make sure that we keep the little kids alive
Exactly.
and
And
safe
for
and
exactly.
fed and
Right.
healthy and
Exactly.
happy.
Exactly. And just for me, just on like from my husband duties, I know that, quality time is your love language.
hmm
And over the years, like, of course, when you're dating, you're like, I'm always around. So, yeah, I'm making that quality time. But if we just sitting there, just like not doing nothing, not growing, not evolving with each other, it's like, it's just time.
hmm
So that's when we talked about having the date nights and making it more intentional,
Yeah.
like making sure that, like, hey, this is the date we're going to do that. We're going to dedicate that to us.
Yeah, because I mean, we obviously are together at home,
Of course.
but like it's more like a passing, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
we're trying to get the kids
Like two zombies.
settled, make their lunch for the next day,
Mm-hmm.
make sure all their clothes are ready to go,
Right.
um, feed them
Mm-hmm.
because these kids stay hungry,
Right.
and then bath and bedtime. Like by that
Mm-hmm.
time, it's 9:30.
Right.
We're tired, but we have to make sure that we make time for us.
Exactly. And going off of what you're saying too about like the having to do all these different duties, another thing that, that I really like to focus on is like the what you call it in the NBA, you call it load management. Like the job still needs to be done. And people always say like, "Oh yeah, marriage is 50-50." No, it's just 100%. Like
Mhm.
like I show up for you, you show up for me. Like
Mhm.
times that I'll look over and I'll glance over you doing the lunch and I see you look very exhausted. Either I come over there and join you and I'm like, "Hey, let's do this together. Let's get it done
Yeah.
fast." Or I'm like, "You really pooped. Sit down, emotionally tired, emotionally drained, overstimulated.
Yes.
Take a break,
Overtouched.
overtouched." You need a break. Let me get that. And that's something that I've learned over the years. And it's not, it's just the small things. It like, to you, like, I could do the lunch, but like, yeah, but you don't have to do the lunch. Like, I can do it
Yeah.
as well too.
I mean, you also will take the kids away. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Like, if I'm
Quickly.
doing the lunch, you'll be like, okay, y'all, let's go upstairs. Let's get ready for bed. Like,
Mm
and that helps too, because then now, like, my stimulated brain is able to get some silence.
hmm. Mm hmm.
So, I mean, that helps too.
Yeah.
And you're right. I mean, it's 100% together.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
are we 100% together?
Mm hmm.
Some days I'm gonna be 20 and you're gonna be 80.
Right.
And some days it'll be the opposite.
Mm hmm.
And maybe we're in a real good day and both of us are 50-50.
Right.
But as long as we're 100 together.
Totally random. Popped in my head. If we talking about low managing NBA, who's Steph and who Draymond?
I'm definitely Draymond.
You were definitely Draymond. You're definitely Draymond Green. So that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, you're right on that one. All right. So so
I'm definitely Draymond.
you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will
Mhm.
really put somebody in check.
Mhm.
Right. And I'll just shoot the three and turn my back.
Yeah.
'Cause since you say I negotiate.
You negotiate with terrorists. You do. Yes, you do.
Right, right. And speaking of those little terrorists, I love my kids, but they are annoying.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
don't judge. We listen and we don't judge, y'all. And if you go in these comments and you on these on our show notes and you say, "How could you say that about your kids? You lying. Your kids are annoying to you as well
Mhm.
too. Don't try it. Just keep it real."
Listen, being a parent
Yes.
is very beautiful. It's very rewarding.
Uh-huh. Lovely.
I
I
love
love it.
it.
Love every
And
moment
you
of it.
know, I wasn't sure whether or not we would have children.
Right.
So I'm thankful and I'm grateful for them.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, do they run my nerves.
Oh. But the crazy thing about it is what makes it even worse. They are little us. And I
Yeah.
and I think that's what makes it so annoying.
Especially
Because
Kate and Kaden act just like you. And I be wanting to choke him sometimes.
hold on now. In what regards? How you act like me?
Okay, you
Uh-huh.
actually said it yesterday. You was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Looks at you with that dead stare, that stupid stare, like I do when you getting onto him.
Yes. Because I was
It's
talking
like,
to him
say something.
and it was so scary. It was like I was looking in the mirror. I said, "Boy, stop looking like." Oh, that's what I look like.
Yeah, just be blank
Yeah,
staring at
I
me.
know.
Like that does not help the situation. It doesn't get you out of nothing. Say something.
Oh, and he think he can get out of anything too.
And it's that little smirk he does with it. And I'm like, little boy, you just do not know.
Mm-hmm. And what about your the little princess, little Miss Diva,
What about her?
little Miss Attitude? Oh, wait, that girl got some facial expressions, boy, and
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
them
She
same
she got him.
ones.
She got him
She got
honestly.
them down. She
Yeah.
got that eye cut. She got the little head turn. She got a shoulder shrug. It's a plethora of them. She plethora of them. She uses all of them, and sometimes she uses them all in one sentence, and it's scary. I'm like, girl, you are too little for that.
I mean, she truly is older than what her age is,
For
for sure.
sure. Yeah, no one actually knows how old our children is. We could tell them that she's 8, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she
Yeah,
just
that
hasn't."
makes sense.
Yeah, you're
She's
right.
just short.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, she definitely acts like you. She is very independent,
Hmm.
independently dependent.
But they're independent to a fault
Right.
because it also is aggravating
Yes.
because I
Oop.
just told you
Right.
that that was going to fall on the floor.
Oops. Sorry.
Uh-huh. I just told you.
Yes.
And what can I say? Don't just look at it, pick
Right.
it up.
Oh my God, this little old man. Yeah, that makes me
Because he
laugh every
listens to
time.
us and he
Right.
hears those phrases, but
Uh
it's
huh.
like, you're right. Don't just look at it, pick it
Right.
up. I just told you it was going to fall.
Right,
And now you acting
exactly.
surprised.
Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah, we can keep going on and on, but
I
one
mean, it's just like Callie the other day,
mm-hmm.
she goes, Mommy, look. And she got a hip popped out and a tongue to the side.
Yes.
What do you want me to look at?
What? To her, that is the craziest thing in the world because she did two things at once. But I'm sitting there looking like, okay, yay! But you never know what to respond to that. Like, am I be like, oh my gosh, why can you do that? Oh shoot! Like, I never
So
know how to respond.
cool.
So I'm like,
So cool.
oh,
Wow, so cool.
right.
And
In
then
their artwork. Oh wait, if y'all kids either daycare or school, and them teachers know what they
I
doing.
got a confession.
What's that?
I throw artwork away.
You throw it away,
Yes.
girl.
You know
My
how much Kaden comes home with a folder full of artwork from school that's half finished?
So when he's at the table, like we sitting there at the round table, like a discussion, and he divvies out these artworks. He say, "Daddy, I want this at your job. Mommy, I want this at your office at home so I can see it." You throw it away,
Some of it, most of it.
Nate.
Now, the ones that have like personality to them, so like their handprints
Mm-hmm.
or ornaments they made at school, or something for Mother's Day or something like that. All that stuff is you can see it in the office. It's hanging up. But that other stuff where he just colored a number one,
Wait, my office is full of unfinished number blocks.
exactly. Oh, wait,
You can throw those away. I felt bad.
wait, quickly.
Oh
Matter of
man.
fact, the other night I,
Uh-oh.
I accidentally had the trash can up. I had the top up because when I'm cleaning the kitchen, I just keep it open because
Uh-huh.
I had it up, and Caden came by. He said, "Why is this in the trash?"
Oh, you got caught.
I said, "What is this?"
Oh my gosh. How did that get there?
It's like, "What is it, Caden?" He was like, "Sure."
Oh, what
I
did you
said,
say?
"What is it, Caden?" "My flower." I said, "Well, how did it get there?"
No, you didn't ask.
And he goes, "This isn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to finish it." And I said, "Oh, well, it's in the trash now. It's dirty." And he goes, "It's okay." He said, "Trash."
Oh my god. Dude, it is not that
He
serious.
laid it back down
Uh-huh.
before he went upstairs, and I
Uh-huh.
put it back in the trash.
You better
But
hope you
the
don't
point
accident.
is,
Yes.
yes, I throw them away.
Oh my gosh. I need to reorganize my office now.
Yeah.
There's some things that should not be up there.
My grandma used to say paper calls roaches.
Wait, hold on. Whoa, whoa.
Pack rats.
If that ain't the country's built thing I ever heard in my life. Wow. That's
Yep.
a new one.
We not cluttering around here.
Oh my
We keep
gosh.
what's important.
Y'all, please don't judge us. We just venting over
We
here.
listen and we don't
We listen
judge.
and we don't judge. But in the grand scheme of things, we always know I love my kids, but I know they're gonna grow up one day.
Yeah, it's sad.
And they grow up way too fast. I feel like we just brought Aiden home from the hospital.
Yeah.
Even though we're in different houses, but still like I still feel like I'm driving home in the rain, driving 25 miles per hour on 385, making sure everybody's safe. And then I feel like your water just broke when I put my hospital back down.
Oh my
And then me
gosh.
freaking out.
I
But
tell people that story every chance I get.
yes,
But
but it goes by super fast.
I
Like,
mean, it does. It does. I do feel like they were both just coming home from the hospital.
hmm
I remember everything about the hospital stay. And like watching them grow is
yeah,
surreal. It's
hmm
like very, like, I'm very happy to watch them grow.
of course,
But at the same time, it's also very sad because it's like time goes by so fast.
very fast.
Time is a thief. Like people say it all the time and it
hmm
sounds cliche, but
hmm
seriously, there's
Yeah,
there's no way that these kids should be like Caden
hmm
will be going to kindergarten.
Let's not talk about that.
And I mean, how do you explain that? That
Right.
time just goes by so fast. And I remember a time when he couldn't really talk. He
hmm
talked like he was Italian or something, or like part of the Mario Brothers.
He did. Like the 40.
And now he has full blown sentences with words that most people don't even understand themselves.
Right. It was like a overnight too. Like it just happened like all of a sudden. And like you said, it just happened so fast. Like during that time, like we're like, whoa, like
Okay, like.
Sorry. Yeah, he says that a lot too. See, that's where you get it from. Yeah, but hearing him now, like you said, hearing him now and how far he's come, like it's like you said, it's rewarding to see those things, and you like love to see them grow up. Even with Callie Ray, like you said, you don't nobody know how old she is, but like just how advanced, like and how far she, you know, has come. And it's because she gets to listen to her brother 24/7 talk because he won't be quiet. So,
Yeah.
but it's surreal, man. It's just I love like like you said, I love every minute of it, but at the same time, it does make me sad because my little princess ain't she talking back
Oh,
now.
my little princess.
My little lily flower,
Okay.
but they grow up so fast. But we just cherish every moment of it. We try to, one thing that we're real big on is like experiences.
Yeah.
Like we like to expose them to certain things, like to take them different
Oh,
places.
but let me tell you,
Uh huh.
experiences and all these things, though,
Uh huh.
that little boy got to stop watching other kids on YouTube
Yes, he does.
because he becomes infatuated with all the things that they do, and he
Mm-hmm.
believes that that's supposed to happen every day
Yes.
in the house.
And mommy and daddy does not have YouTuber vlogger money either. So there's that. Sir, that boy that you watching on that YouTube supports his whole family.
Yeah,
So get
yeah.
to recording.
Get to working.
Just try to, make everything fun, teach them lessons at the same time while having that fun.
Safe, but with freedom.
Exactly. Exactly. I love my kids.
Me too.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Talk to y'all later. What's up, family? Did you enjoy the episode? Well, great. Show some love. Follow us on the Married to Millennials podcast YouTube channel. Follow us on every major platform for podcasts. And if you really want to tap in, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at M2M Podcast. Let's go.